All right, so I'm pretty much catching up with this story. My wife did send me a few links and a few shorts and TikToks and stuff like that to be able to see what's going on because apparently a CEO got caught cheating at a Coldplay concert. So I want to see what's going on, like what happened.
Coldplay has gone down in internet history, not for its music, but for exposing a cheating couple on its Jumbotron during one of its concerts. It was all
That's
good vibes
crazy.
at Coldplay's concert at Gillette Stadium in Boston on Wednesday night. During an acoustic segment, frontman Chris Martin turned on the iconic Kiss cam to engage with the crowd. As excited fans lit up the Jumbotron, things took an awkward turn. The camera zoomed in on a couple. The man had his arms around the woman's waist. Suddenly,
More
the
like the
man ducked
breast.
out of frame and the woman hit her face. Chris Martin quipped, "Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy."
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Well, turns out it
Damn.
allegedly was an affair after all. The man in the clip has been identified as Andy Byron, the CEO of
Byron.
billion-dollar tech firm Astronomer. He's married with 2 kids. The woman beside him? Kristen Cabot, the company's chief people officer and HR head. A TikTok video from the concert has now amassed more than 34 million views since it was uploaded late Wednesday night.
Oh, look at these people. All right, come on. What?
Similar videos recorded by other attendees have also
Oh
gone viral, triggering a
my
massive meme fest
goodness.
online. It didn't take long for viewers to flood the internet with memes and hilarious reactions. Some of them are now taking over social media. According to his LinkedIn profile, Andy Byron has been CEO of Astronomer since July 2023. Public records show Byron and his wife.
That's cold. That's cold. Damn. Damn.
Megan.
My wife sent me a video of supposedly it was a setup and the wife already knew. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it,
Kerrigan,
but
both 50,
we gotta
live in
see.
nearby Northborough and have 2 children. Adding to the chaos, a parody apology statement, supposedly by Andy Byron, has also.
So this is the statement. I want to acknowledge that moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team of Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability and figure out the next steps personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. Interesting. Interesting. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. So you're just mad you got caught. That's what you're saying in this apology right here. Oh my God, right here. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. So he's one of those people that you're in a public place and you're recording and they get upset because you're recording. But it's like, we're in public. What are you talking about? I respect artists and entrepreneurs, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. You fucked up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're mad because you fucked. That's crazy. That's crazy, low key. As a friend once said, oh my God. He's hitting us with a quote. He's hitting us with a quote. As a friend once said, saying, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. What a cornball.
Gone viral. In a strange twist, another man named Andy Byron.
Wait, not the guy from the Coldplay. That's a description. Not the guy from the Coldplay gig.
Byron, a video designer at Stylo Motion Design, found himself at the center of the internet storm. His LinkedIn was mistakenly flooded with messages.
That's
He issued a
crazy.
clarification. No, this isn't me. I wouldn't be caught dead at a Coldplay concert. He even updated his LinkedIn bio to read, not the guy from the Coldplay gig. Meanwhile, the real Andy Byron, the Astronomer CEO, has either deactivated or disabled his LinkedIn account. Searching for his profile now returns a message. This page doesn't exist. Please check your URL or return to LinkedIn home. Following the
Damn.
incident, Megan Carrigan Byron, a well-known teacher and CEO's wife, has removed Byron from her social media handles. She has also deleted her Facebook account, which had previously featured several family photos.
That's crazy. You know how much of a this is crazy for her. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta see it in her perspective. She's probably so like embarrassed. She's embarrassed. He embarrassed her in front of millions and millions of people, and it's gonna live on forever on the internet. That's cold.
Back at work, many of Byron's former colleagues say they're glad he got exposed. One ex-team member said group chats were filled with people laughing at the drama.
Oh, so some of them knew. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I've seen a clip of someone insinuating that it was a play and that they were just trying to get them caught at this moment or something like that.
According to them, Byron was seen as a pushy, sales-focused boss. Some even described him as toxic for his aggressive and difficult workplace behavior. Adding to the chaos, screenshots of a post claiming to be from Coldplay's official X account have gone viral, but they're
Starting our next show, we're introducing camera-free audience sections for people and their side piece. Oh my god.
fake. So far,
That's
neither
funny.
Astronomer nor Coldplay has released an official statement. For more news and updates, watch Mint News.
I don't think Coldplay needs to make a statement, but that CEO, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's see. Let's ask the question, who are they? Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, look at these feet. All right, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure what to do. Can we run with you?
Damn. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Know where we gotta go? Let's go to TikTok. Let's go to TikTok real quick, and then we're gonna end the stream. Shout out to everybody that's here. If you're on YouTube and this is on YouTube now, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We gotta grow. We gotta get to 100K, 100K subscribers. We're almost halfway there if you really think about it. Let's see. What? It says log in. That's crazy work. Okay, I gotta log in. Hold on. I gotta log in. That's crazy. Why does it say that? Dun, dun. Alright, we go. You can't see the stuff. You're gonna log into our shit. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. After this, we're going to end it like I said. Okay, we're going to get a message soon to confirm. There we go. Where did I write this message? Right here? Oh, right here. My bad. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're logging in. We're logging in. Couple seconds. Ooh, man, this is a good. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. It's crazy. Beefs, scandals. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like all this stuff that's going on is getting headlines, and streamers are going through. You know, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let's see.
This is absolutely insane. A CEO and his coworker were both caught cheating on their spouses at a Coldplay concert. Watch this.
Yeah. Oh, look at these people. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or it's very sharp.
The lead singer of Coldplay even said either they're shy or they're having an affair. So this is the CEO of a company named Astronomer, Andy Byron. And you'll never guess how these two met. You guessed it, at work. This is Kristen Cabot, the chief people officer, which I believe is the same as HR. If they thought that they were going to this Coldplay concert to have a good time, boy, were they wrong. I mean, what are the chances that Coldplay just so happens to pan the camera over on these two, and then they duck off and try to hide like this didn't just happen? I mean, shame on y'all. They're both married. I can only imagine what's going on at this company today, because caught in 4K like this is wild.
That is
This is
crazy,
absolutely
crazy wild. That's wild. Let's think about that. Because we're not okay, so we already know what's happening with him and his wife. It seems like there's a potential divorce coming. That's one of the things, but we don't know what's going on with her husband, do we? That's the real question. Because right now he's getting all the attention. Divorce is incoming. The wife changed her maiden name, her last name on Facebook, and all this stuff that's going on, and we don't know much about her and what's going on in her home. And I wonder if they're gonna, like, since they broke off their marriage, are they gonna end up together, or like what's gonna happen? That's crazy. And I don't think
a
there's I
CEO.
don't think there's any statements or anything that have happened. Oh yeah, there is that one statement that I read about, but it seemed like he was getting upset at the end when he was pretty much blaming it on other shit. Let me see.
Well, the company Astronomer is having quite the scandal today. Have you guys seen this video yet? Hanging, crawls away on his hands and knees. Brian here, who is involved in this, but they're doing it in front of people that they work with. They're all on the board together, and every little bit.
That's crazy. But yeah, so he pretty much tried to make it seem that you shouldn't record them, or you shouldn't be recording people without their consent. That's what he said in his apology letter, and that's a trip. But that's crazy. Sucks that there was parties that didn't know about this and are getting hurt by it, and it sucks even more because if you think about it, on the stage that it's in, on this social media era where all this stuff is going on, is being literally transferred from TikTok, Instagram, X, all these different platforms, and it's just going stupid viral. If you really think about that, that is crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. I gotta see what's going on.
You guys know this story about the CEO of a company who was hugging the HR lead in the company at a concert and was spotted during a Coldplay concert. And this is
Wait.
like, what are you doing? Like, you could have had an option. I want to acknowledge age, but you don't get access to privacy impact ability because you're trying to act like the victim and saying it
Yeah.
wasn't, with like your consent. You didn't consent.
Yep. Yep. And I think that's the worst part. He's trying to make it seem like he's a victim, and they shouldn't have recorded him, or they shouldn't put him on the jumbotron. But it's like, that's what they do, and you just so happen to be picked. Or like I said, it could have been a play and somebody could have set them up just to expose them. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like a lot of people already knew about this in the company, and that's cold if you really think about it. Because let's put yourself in that position. Like, you're not gonna say nothing to the wife. She's at home taking care of their kids, and he is pretty much your boss. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna ruin your career just because he's having an affair. That's their shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, it sucks for the parties that didn't know about this and they're getting hurt and publicly humiliated. That is crazy. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. This is getting crazy, crazy coverage. Everybody's talking about this. That is crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alrighty, fam.